Alrighty, hello folks. Welcome to race number 9 of OSCC Season 6. This is your host, I guess you can call me, Jonathan Salas. I'm joined here today by... by nobody, apparently.
You're joined by a drunk ass Robbie Gilvin over here and Braden Karioth, or Koryoth, I should say.
That would be Braden Koryoth, and this time I am not on pit road this evening. I'm up here in the booth with you guys in the AC. It's nice up here.
Yeah, feels good. Well, we got a thriller on our hands. Had a couple technical difficulties in terms of server getting up, but no technical difficulties other than that. I believe the ticker is working this time, so we'll see that in action. Hopefully I didn't jinx it, but
There's
you see
the command.
Taha Aziz on pole. Gonna run through your starting order real quick. Starting with Taha Aziz and Brandon Beal on the front row. Alex Mullen and Daniel Rodriguez follow. Andre Wilson in the 23, Jelani Howell in the 19. Then it's William Viola in the 27 and Skyler Degn in the 11, championship rivals. Next up, Cole Mather in the 12, Kenny Campos in the 39. Cole is, there he is. Lorenzo Idorovic in the 77, Harrison G-Man in the 21. Then it's Daniel Silla, Cale Teskar Jr., Jarrett Gravoy, Dragons, and finally Jeb Raby. Sorry to rush through that a bit, but we are coming to the green here, folks.
Pace car has moved into the pits. They're rearing them up, getting them ready to go, and we got ourselves a clean start. Boogie tip. We're going to go race the Homestead.
Good start for Jelani. He is off to the races on that inside line. Alex Mullen washing up the track a bit.
A little bit of a bottle up there.
37 stacked it up a little bit on the outside, but they're going to recover nice in second there.
Looks like it's all going to get what you get. Everybody can going to get what they can.
Oh, and there goes Mullen.
That was
Can he save it? Oh, no. Oh, and Dennis flipping.
That's a restart.
That is probably going to be a restart. Oh, boy. Yep.
That is a restart. Yep.
Hard crash.
Like it's a restart. Oh, we got. Oh, my God. Get the tarps out, boys. Get the tarps out. Look at this mayhem. We're going to rack them up one more time. As they re-rack them.
We're back. Chaotic first start, but it just looked like Alex Mullen slipped up and...
I think he just got in too hot.
Yeah.
Cold tire. Just lapped it up around him. Skyler Degn over chat says it's going in his murder compilations. That's a good thing.
It looked like Viola was trying to avoid, got loose, started spinning down the track, and then overcorrected straight into Degn. We saw him immediately flip over. It was insane.
Yeah, Jared Garava fancies himself the leader. He just called green in chat, even though they're sitting here for the pace laps. Yeah, dude. Let's see if we get another chaotic start like that. I mean, maybe it's lesson learned. Everybody might settle down a little bit more for.
Hopefully, I mean, looked like that was just a case of pushing too hard lap one. So maybe they've learned their lesson. But...
yeah, some of these drivers are infamous for that.
Yeah.
We'll roll away once again. Maybe we'll get another clean start.
And apologies for the pause screen. Give me one moment.
There's some sensitive information he can't leak. All right, we're going to rack them up one more time here. Pace car's fixing to come in. Rolling them down 55 miles an hour. Pace car going to make a hard left turn onto pit road. Get a good rack, A little jumbled in the back, but still not too bad. This is going to be a good fast start. Off they go. Boogity 2.0, electric boogity Lou.
And I don't know if I said, I feel like I said Jelani last time, but was Taha Aziz. For some reason, I feel like I said Jelani. Yeah.
I had this discussion with Braden earlier.
One's
a Chevy, one's a Toyota. Two of them were in the wall. It was
Wilson.
That was your two championship people from last season, Viola and Wilson. Not that that's going to matter in the long run. They'll get themselves sorted out.
You see already 3
Meantime,
wide.
yeah, right. They're knocking the wall down. We're good now. Meantime, Aziz takes the lead. Race is now official.
Just
Aziz,
flying away already.
yeah. Beal gonna try that top line as D-Dog, Dan Rodriguez
We
tries
got a
that
crash
middle
in the
line.
back.
Oh,
Trouble
multiple
in back,
cars.
multiple cars.
Oh my goodness.
Flipping.
G-Man Dragons,
Oh my
Dan, we got a
goodness.
car upside down. Who was that?
I believe that was Den that was upside down. Huge crash in there.
The 71.
That's our first
Oh
caution.
my goodness. Terrible hit.
First caution of the day. They're going to come racing it back. It's going to be tight for second. And Beal gets the position.
What a
Everybody,
crash.
that was nasty.
Well, we'll go take a look at what happened there. Already on board with Buddy Campos here going into turn 1. You see Den on the bottom there. Spins.
Den just gets loose.
Campos.
On his own.
Second place in points.
Ouch.
And at a road, yeah, 21 slides into him. We gets him rolling.
I mean, with how the points battle was shaping up in these last few races, I mean, Skyler had to be perfect tonight. Now they're on the roof. Lap 3.
Now on board with Harrison G-Man as you see Skyler spin in front. 21 spins as well and then just slams.
71 just nailed the pit attenuator here under caution.
Oh, no.
I mean, that hit from the 71, oh my God. Safer Barry doing its job already.
This happened live. That just happened live. Somebody just nailed the pit attenuator. It was Scylla.
Apologies for missing that. We were looking at the replay, but
I was looking at it too, but I happened to cut back and see the 71 bouncing out of the pit.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
and he's destroyed. Look at that.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
I think he gave up.
Let me take a
After
look.
that.
Yeah. After lap 1, let's take a look real quick. I mean, he drove around the field and then just
The all hope is lost moment.
is him coming. Yeah, I think he just gave up. Yep. You're right. That is funny, honestly.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Race off of pit road.
And Den being held on pit road, they just ripped off Campos's bumper and just left it in the pit box. Yeah, Den's being
Our points leader just narrowly avoided that crash two times.
Yep.
The motor shut off on the 11. Just fired it back up and off it goes.
Yeah, William Viola, you saw him get doored by Buddy Campos there. Not doored, but net-coded, and you almost got spun around from that, so he got lucky.
Once again, it's that impatience trying to get all you can on cold tires on a cold track.
Yep.
And that's why everybody was breaking loose. That's why that wreck was much bigger than it should have been, because everybody was reacting to it, jumping on the binders, and then slipping around.
Mm-hmm. Got that right. Believe we should be able to go green next time by. Den catching up. He's in turn 3 and 4 now. And again, Daniel Silla looks to be out of the race already. Unfortunate, but believe we will be going green this time. Should be. Choose cones on the backstretch for this track, so they'll be choosing out of turn 2.
Once again, a rundown of the leaders. Tala Aziz is your leader. Led every lap up to this point. Brandon Beal was second. Daniel Rodriguez third. Alex Mullen rides fourth. Jelani Howell fifth. Flandre Wilson sixth. Cale Tescar Jr. with a good run in seventh. He practiced good. Jeb Rebby his eighth. Jared Gravoy ninth. And Will Viola rounding out your top 10 at the moment. And they're going to come to the choose here. Let's see what they do.
Paolo already wanting that inside. We saw them before that caution. They were rolling the bottom. We have a car
somebody just nailed the
spinning.
wall. Oh, Mullen
no.
spun the tires and nailed the wall. That might extend the
goodness.
caution. We'll see. Again,
That's those
very
guys
cold
trying to make
tires.
those, yeah.
You pin that throttle.
Yep.
You pin that throttle. and
Making
it's
every
over.
move count.
And I think they're going to continue to go green here. Mullen has to try and reclaim his spot.
Mullen's going to try to get his spot back. They're going
There he
to let
is.
him. Yep, they're going to let him go.
bit of a kerfluffle there, but they are all in line now, and we're going to be taking the green once again.
Watch the 5. They dropped the screen. They've been rolling the bottom so well.
And we are back underway. There they go.
Oh,
big
Another
spin by the
stack up and
19.
back.
Oh,
Trouble.
Saved it.
Oh, yeah, big trouble from the 19.
saves it.
Completely bungled the start.
It's like Skyler Degn last week. Whoa, huge warping from Cole Mather. He almost took out Jelani with that.
Side by
They're
side
all
for
good,
second.
though.
That's just what the 5 wants to see.
Yeah. Side by side all the way back, just about. Pack of 5 and then Jeb Raby. Now it's all kind of conglomerated. Cole Mather gets the wall a little bit off of 4. Then with Skyler Degn spun again.
Oh,
They're all checking up
unfortunate.
for it. Yeah, they stay green.
Still rolling.
Everybody did a good job of checking up.
Yeah.
For
It
'em.
just gets worse.
And they did throw the caution for that. A couple cars were impacted,
Okay.
so caution is out.
They're coming to the yellow right now, I believe. Yeah. Flandre Wilson wanted to make a move on Rodriguez. Didn't quite work, but she's going to gain a spot and end up in third here as they come to the caution.
And with that, we'll take one more look at what happened that time. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, no, it was a completely unrelated incident.
So here on board with Skyler Degn, Aerobic spins, the 21 hits him, but then Den just spins on his own on the bottom. It's got a
Just
little loose.
spinning in reaction to the wreck.
Yeah.
That was a violent wreck for G-Man and for Aerobic. Kenny Campos did a great job to woe it down, not get involved in the wreck.
Yeah, Aerobic just sending it a bit deep, honestly, for the line he's taking there. That's a bit deep. But yeah, great
Yeah, I
job by
mean,
Kenny Campos to
The
avoid
track
that.
is just nowhere near warmed up enough in the
No.
77 to be using his tires like that. There's just nothing under him for those tires to hold on to.
I
They're
think
just
he
too
pit,
cold.
I think he did pit for fresh tires on that last stop. Rodriguez comes down pit road, as does Viola, Mather, and a few of the back markers.
Not many cars down pit road, but right now we have, I believe, 60 something laps to go. Don't know the exact number, but 60 something laps to go. The pit stop, I mean, the fuel here lasts about 32, 33, really. It gets tight, you know. This race is 67 laps long. You want to push it all the way and just do half, you know, cut in half, do one pit stop. But one, with the number of cautions, and two, with how close the fuel is, I think a lot of these guys may be pitting now, hoping that it goes green and then just being able to
Right.
go from there.
At this rate, it's a one stop.
There's a pattern we're already seeing forming here on these
Yeah.
tracks that just get so cold with these temperatures. If they're not even able to get a 10-run lap in, the track just never heats up, and
Yeah.
we keep seeing these incidents.
Got that right.
Wouldn't be surprised if he institutes some kind of caution cool down to get X amount of laps in, get those tires warmed up.
After the 11 went on its roof, I mean, I see reason. I mean, almost no damage on that car.
Yeah, it's surprising how good it looks.
I
Still.
don't think he took a very hard lick in the roof.
Yeah,
at all.
true
I
that.
think he just did a quick tumble and back on the wheels.
That TTR pit crew got to work, it seems.
TTR, speaking of, leads the. Actually, do they lead? I can't remember. Last season, M1R took the. I believe M1R, my 127 Racing, apologies, is leading the team points right now. That is William Viola, Brandon Beal, Thomas Troxel, and Friesen Rodriguez. That's actually pretty clear because William Viola points leader by about 50 over Skyler Degn. Then you got Brandon Beal, who's made 8 starts. This will be his 9th. Thomas Troxel, unfortunately, was not able to make tonight. Same with Friesen Rodriguez. But both of those two have, I believe, 5 or 6 starts. So, I mean, a lot of starts, a lot of good drivers. So, I mean, it's easy for them to take that chip.
That 37 of Beal is looking fast.
Yeah, I think we'll get the 1 to green here. I don't think anybody's still stranded on. Well, Cole Mather is stopped on the bottom of the racetrack for some reason. I think this caution will be extended. Not sure what's going on with Cole.
This will be another lethal ingredient to add on to this caution cycle. If we get more wrecks, I mean, whenever these cautions get extended,
You just get more impatient.
All right, Mather is back rolling, so once he catches up, I think this may be the 1 to green once they hit the line. I can hear him zipping away in the background. There's somebody. Yeah, there he goes.
One to green is taken. Taha Z still leads. Now, Taha is a respectable driver. I mean, he's won here in OSCC before. And despite that
is?
being an
I'm
interesting
just kidding.
finish, that was season 4 Rockingham. Got a couple cars bounce off the wall, including him, and a 3 wide, I guess you can call it, finish spinning, 3 cars spinning across the line to take that win. So, I mean, he's looking for win number 2 in this league.
They're on a big momentum run right now, actually.
Yeah.
A big win last night in the Essex Clash
Ah.
at Tri-County. They're looking for 2 in a row here,
The choose
back to
has
back on Friday and
begun.
Saturday night. Taking the inside again.
Back-to-back wins would be huge, honestly. I mean, imagine how much of a confidence booster that is.
Well, see, I've had several weekends where I've swept weekends in different leagues.
It's not easy, but when you do it, it feels great.
Yeah.
This 23 has been weaving up through this field. Maybe they've got something for this 5 on the one of the upper lanes.
I wouldn't doubt it, especially as the tires warm up. Well, the cream always rises to the top. So
We spoke to Wilson last week, and she said that she was rolling off the momentum from that P3 at Talladega. So, I mean, very interested to see how that'll play a part in how she races this week.
With the night that the 11 car's having, they could get a big push to fight for the second spot in points as they come to the green.
Right, here they are back rolling through the Geico restart zone. We're back rolling. Talazis did not get a good start. Wilson did. Ooh,
Same with Alex Mullen. Mullen
what
didn't
we got
get
going on back here? We
Whoa.
got 3 wide up here. Harrison G-Man taking a bunch of people 3 wide.
Oh, little warp from
Alex
Mullen.
Mullen
Whoa.
they need to be racing smarter than this. This is what causes the yellows.
Oh, boy.
Campos loose.
Almost. They save it.
And they go on to 3.
Aziz still leads up front. Then it's Wilson and Beal. Little gap back to Alex Mullen and Jelani Howell fighting side by side. Howell will take
Campos.
that. Oh, no.
Campos looped it.
Spins.
77
Lorenzo.
loops it also. He's in the wall.
Will the caution come out? That is the question. It was 2, I guess, single car spins.
21
is around, and the 78.
Pair of 2 car incidents. I don't know if that's going to be
A caution.
yellows or not.
And it is. Caution is out.
Yeah, once again, Talazis has about almost a 3/10 gap. Wilson hangs on to second, Beal third, Howell fourth, and Photo finish for 5th. The 20 nips Mullen at the line by about 100th. Just a series of simple 2-car. That was a pair of 2-car spins. It's just these things are so out of control on cold tires. When you get nipped, it's hard not to.
So easy to spin it, really.
Where did Landon Lyle come from? I guess
he was attempting to race. Didn't make it in time, unfortunately. But I believe he is watching. So shout out to Landon if you're watching the stream. Shout out to everybody watching the stream. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. They're going to have to do some kind of
difficulties on my end there.
Sounds very technically
difficult. bit of garbled speech.
I think we're going to have pit stops here, and the leaders are going to come in this time.
The question is, did the guys who pit last time stay out? Daniel Rodriguez? No.
Everybody's coming in. May as well go home and pack it up because they've all ran technically just about half of their fuel run anyway.
Yep.
So they may as well come on in and pack it and get one more. Hopefully this thing will go green. Do at least one more stop.
Especially to the leaders who are running up front and who haven't spun and wrecked. Their tires are a bit worse.
Jeb Raby.
Fuel only.
Jeb Raby first out of the pits, fuel only. Jarrett Grava also out of the pits, second, fuel only. So Aziz.
Great pit stop for the 19.
Yeah.
Jumps to 37.
Beal lost 2 spots on that. 1 spot, actually. I think he beat the 20 out. We got 2 cars on older tires. They're going to cycle back first and second. Jeb Raby's going to be your leader.
Turn of events. Jeb Raby. He is a guy who has had a lot of ups and downs in this league. He won 3 races back in season 2. Has not won since then. He's looking for another win. It's definitely, I mean, it's possible for him. He just needs to put everything together properly, and it'll be easy for him. So
I think somebody said they take 2 tires, or was that fuel only? I couldn't
It looked
tell.
like fuel only. I mean, he was in and out there as well as the 06. It might have been a 2-tire
So
stop.
that adds a whole nother layer of dimension, layer of fun for the faster cars and behind. Not to say they can't hold them off, but don't have quite the pace at the moment that the others have. But that can change. That can change.
Since the 5 is so committed to the bottom, I mean, I feel like it'll make it much easier for them to pass these 2 slower cars in front of them on these older tires than it will be for the 23 and the 19. They're going to be in a lot more dirty air than the 5.
for sure.
That depends on how committed this 29 and the 06 are to the bottom too. Could hold them up.
Now, if I'm
Race lights are off, the choose is
Aziz,
coming.
if I'm Tall Aziz, I'm backing off, letting these guys choose, and then going wherever they don't go. Now, if they split, then I'd go bottom. But
Yeah,
oh, they both go top.
They
Wow,
are confident in the
They're
bottom.
going to the top.
And wow.
that is shocking.
Um,
Top is a bit
called
riskier.
off.
I mean,
I think it got called off.
the choose got called off.
oh,
No?
did it?
The lights are still on the
Some
pace car.
lights are off on the. Are they? Yeah, the lights
Lights
are
are
off.
off. Yeah.
Not sure why it would have gotten called
That
off. Not sure
was-
technical. Yeah,
I
Fondre
think
Wilson's
the
back in line.
23. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I believe they may be
And
going
they're,
single file here instead, just to
Oh,
try
I
and
see,
make
yeah.
people race a little smarter here. But
Yeah.
Looks
We
like
have
these
race
5
control
cars and getting the
muted, so
memo.
we're
Yeah.
kinda-
Now they're tucking in.
there we go.
Yeah. He's fully prepared to get around them. They kind of going to head to the restart zone here. We'll see. This could get interesting. Here we go. And they're off.
Huge jump
And
for
the
the
06
29.
06 does not get
29 is
going.
gone. The
And
06 did not get a good start at all.
Losing everything. All the strategy on that call to take fuel only. It just lost in one
Yep.
corner.
He's already down to what, 7th, 8th now in that first 2 corners. That's
Still flying past
crazy.
him on the outside.
Did not have the pace. Took 2 tires and doesn't seem to be
29 got
working
in the
now.
wall.
Whoa, close call with the
29,
26.
29 are riding the high.
Oh, and the
high side
09
there.
or 06 will get in the
Trouble.
26. He saves it.
They keep it
Yeah.
straight.
Got it straight.
A little bit of damage possibly, but he's still rolling fine. Back up front.
Oh, 23 got
Ooh,
sideways,
slipping.
saved it.
Jeb
Hanging
Brady.
it out
Up
there.
front, the 20 took a big advantage on the 19 on the jumble.
Jeb Brady
Up
back
to
to
third now.
6th now. He's fighting for 5th with Brandon Beal.
Once again, Tala reclaims the lead, but Wilson's storming up the middle lane. I don't.
Got to run. Here she comes.
Got
Oh,
to
they're on their
run.
fender. Yeah, they
Yep.
come down the front
Yep.
stretch.
Tala gets the lap for the moment, but Wilson's going to have the run going into 1.
The 20 is loving this.
Saying, work your tires.
Yeah.
Let me chill back here.
Yeah.
We got a spinner in the back.
Trouble
Almost.
in the back.
Jeb Brady
no,
looked like
everybody's
he's
together.
back rolling. Will he get run
he's rolling
over?
right in front of the
Whoa.
pack.
All
and
good.
it's
Not ideal.
keep you on your toes.
Wilson's
Wilson's
will
gotten
get
around
by.
for the lead. We have a lead change.
Like I said earlier, she's going to be driving hard. She's trying to make up, I believe, 80 points on William Viola now. It's going to be tough, but I mean, if she can win this race and have Viola finish poorly, it's doable. Very doable.
Both of the point leaders having very subpar evenings. This
Yeah.
23 is looking fast.
This race is still young, though. Anything can happen.
Through that. We hit lap 19 of 67, so still almost a third of the way through. Or sorry, lap 20. About third of the way through, and William Viola's
Yep.
sitting P7. Skyler Degn is a lap down. He's in P15, so not great for him.
We got another
but
little
here he
gaggle
comes,
here.
yep.
20 with a big push to the back of the 5.
Yep. Going into 1, we got
Oh, 5
That
slides
5
up the
is using
track.
up
Line
a
up.
lot of tires.
Jelani Howell's sitting back there in 4th. He's looking at these guys use their
Rodriguez
tires.
with a run on Wilson. That low lane is working very well for Rodriguez. Howell, like you said, just sitting. Possibly in the catbird seat.
How much is he using up his
Oh.
tires, though?
20 is rolling that bottom good through the center.
Slips right in between them.
19 just taking their time. They might be the one to benefit the most from this.
Definitely.
Yeah, this second pack here, too, is wasting no... Mullen's wasting no time getting back through
Ooh,
that second
23
pack.
on the apron. They're going
What
to
a
lose some time there. The
save.
19 has a big run. They try
Whoa.
to go to the inside. Doesn't
Yeah.
block.
Holding the defensive line is Wilson. Howell backs off. Beal hit the apron, I think, in turn 3. He slides up, and Viola's going to get around him. And that's the battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th right there in that second pack.
Now, do these guys work together a little better in the front four? Trying to find out. I mean, if they can work together well, then they'll be set.
At 37, already behind in the adjustment game. They're not going anywhere in this run after those stops.
Colbath getting position on Beal, too. That's for 7th.
Mullen only seeming to be the only car that likes to stick to the top.
Yeah. Maybe a little better for
If
the
he-
tires, but it's nowhere near as fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm
see now that
good.
23 has now moved down a few lanes, wanting to paint white.
Yeah, Viola's hell-bent on catching these front 4. Tala has opened up, it looks like, about almost a half a second lead. We'll see at the telemetry at the line. He's opened up somewhat of a lead, but D-Dog is coming, and he's coming fast.
D-Dog's been
And
strong. He's looking good so far.
Yeah, that's about a quarter of a second right there.
Talk about an impressive driver behind this number 20. Last season in Essex.
Trouble in the
kid-
back, 77
Oh.
spins in turn 2. Single car, getting it back together.
Still green.
Still green.
But Braden, you were talking about the 20 car, Daniel
The
Argigas.
20 car, I tell you
Yeah.
what, the driver behind this number 20 Toyota Camry last season in Essex came through the All-Star Open, raced their way in, win the Open,
Oh,
and
and
then
caution
in the
is out.
actual All-Star
That's
race,
the caution, yeah.
they went from the very back to the very front, battling for the win. I think they might have even won, actually.
That caution may have been thrown in mistake.
Yeah. Or someone
was a
got involved.
single.
Yeah. Let's see if anybody got involved with the 77. I'm wondering
Yeah, let's take a look real quick.
from Skyler Degn's POV.
We might have a
Oh.
bit of...
Oh, no, he didn't get involved. Didn't work away. Not sure.
Nah, it must have been a misunderstanding.
This is the next OSCC controversy.
Yeah, I'm looking in the chat now. Someone said spin 2, thinking, and the caution was thrown thinking they meant spin 2 cars, but it was just a spin in turn 2.
Looks like Mullen staying out.
Yeah, simple miscommunication. Here comes the pace car is coming back around. They should have raced around back to the pace car, but
Yeah, I think.
pace-
yeah,
the pace car is behind the leader right now.
That may cause a couple issues in terms of scoring, but we'll see. Coming in, the 5 was the leader, 20 was second. We'll see how they come off the pit road. These pit stops are very important.
That 19 got stopped at a very bad angle. They're going to get stuck behind the 23.
Yep.
They might lose a few spots.
Oops, apologies.
Tala first one out.
Then it
Rodriguez comes out
is
second.
23.
That was clinical work from all those pit crews. Wow.
Yep. Very impressive.
Yeah, some clinic, right? And pace car is in turn 2, but Mullen is on the backstretch.
Believe
think
he
you're
is
confused on
slowing
what
up.
to do.
Yeah.
He's got to probably have to let the pace car go, yeah.
I don't know if if they passed the pace car or if it was just always behind them. I'm not sure. It was kind of
may
an
have got-
awkward spot for the caution to come out.
It may have gotten thrown right at the line.
Yeah.
That could have caused the trouble.
Some people caught the caution, some didn't, and that just kind of threw everything off. We'll see how the scoring is in just a moment, but for right now, everybody else seems to be fine.
Very shaky start. Very shaky up
Definitely.
to this point for this.
Still got 30-something laps to go. So
There's still
Plenty of
a
time.
chance things will go right.
definitely.
And Alex Mullen is going to stay out. I think he will be scored as your leader, I believe. We'll see once it hits the line.
Question is, if it does go green from here, is
Yep.
he going to be screwed on fuel? You may have to pit once more. We'll see.
I would say so, but he's banking on it not staying green.
True that.
Obviously.
Thus far, I mean, that would be a good strategy. I can't blame him, but we'll see if they finish
Pace-
differently from how they started.
Right. Pace lights are off, and I think they're going to be single file going forward.
See how valiant of an effort. Yeah, wait, put it on the top.
Yep, single file, of course. Yeah. So Alex Mullen trying a different route. Going to be your race leader. Then it's the same old song and dance. Tala Aziz, Dan Rodriguez, Flannery Wilson, Jelani Halbin, the class of the field. Will Viola's moving up in there. Teammate Brandon Beal right behind him. Cole Mather, Dragons. Kel Teskar Jr. hanging on to top 10, staying out of trouble. Pace car is going to come in this time. We'll get ourselves a green flag here.
What a beautiful night here in Homestead-Miami.
Here we are. We're going to come. And here they go.
Ooh,
Good.
shaky
Nice
restart
start.
from the
Mullen
OJ.
throwing the block. Mullen throwing the block on Aziz.
Z's goes top.
D-Dog's going to... D-Dog, they're going to split him
3
down the middle.
wide.
Here comes the points leader. In the
That
wall.
did-
Mullen
that
in the
did not
wall.
3
work.
wide.
Whoa.
Oh, that's close.
Almost contact. There's still 3 wide back
That did not
behind.
work out very
Here
well
comes
for
the
the 08.
37.
Beal, huge move. Almost turned that 19 around.
We're going to lock in for 5th.
What a move from him. Mullen all the way back down to, what is that, 9th or 10th now?
He's
Not
outside.
good.
He's 9th, yeah. He's about to get passed for 10th by the 26th.
Not a great strategy from him. 2 blinkers right beside each other. Dragons, Cole Mather.
Their eyes are dry. It's okay. Yeah, down the back straight.
That was pretty good. That was pretty
Beal
good.
thinking about making a move on. Beal might make a move on Howell. It's not going to stick. Oh, D-Dog's coming up the field.
Big run for that 20.
Yeah. He's going to bide his time, though.
Sticking right to the bumper of that 5, just tracking them through the bottom.
The battle for 4th. Beal and Howell. Oh, Jelani chops Beal.
Beal thought about it. He thought better and backed out. Could have not spared him and turned him, but smart move from Beal there.
Yeah. Still a 3-horse race for the lead. Behind that, another 4-horse race. And we
Looks
got
like
a trouble in the back. I
Caution
believe.
is out. Jeb
Yeah.
Another
Raby.
caution.
I think Jeb Raby was involved.
Racing back to the line.
Big time damage to the rear end 77.
Yeah, Jeb Raby in the 77 involved. Oh, the 21 was also involved.
Take a look at what happened there. Oh. Could see it from my my replay. So we'll take a look here. On board with the 21 of Harrison G-Man. Going through turn 2. Everybody spins on the bottom and just nowhere for that 21 to
Oh,
go.
we got trouble on the thing. D-Dog is spun out. Or got
Oh,
spun.
man.
Oh. Oh, he got ran over by the 23. They were checking up for the pace
no.
car. He's just slowing way down. 23 was caught
Oh.
unawares. No, the 20. Oh, the 19 bumped the 23. They were
Oh. They all
checking up way
stacked
too
up. Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
That could be some big
No
damage.
real-
That 20 is upset with that 23.
Yeah, no real damage. Not from what I could see, but still, that was
Not
not
great.
pretty.
I mean, if you got damage to fix on the pit stop, that could cost you.
And if they don't fix it, I mean, the slightest dent in any fender
Yep.
could just turn into a parachute.
Got that right. Now, everybody looks to come down pit road this time. Mullen, seeing that his strategy didn't work out, he is going to pit this time.
We are at halfway, I think.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for sticking around still. Even though it's been a bit of a caution fest, but we'll see if they can go green. If they can go green to the rest of the way, it'll be a great race.
That would be interesting because then the fuel window might tighten up.
Yep. It'll be really close. I mean, it's lap, what, 34 now? So if these guys have to go the rest of the way.
20 lost about 2 or 3 spots.
Yeah, 2 spots. He was third, and now, or no, actually, he was ahead of Andre Wilson. He lost 3 spots.
Wow.
Now down to 5th.
Goodness.
Now, was that driver error, pit crew error, or having to fix the damage? Don't know. But
Oh, and in other pressing news, the 77, according to Chad, has dropped his garlic bread.
Not the garlic bread.
There is the 77.
Does the garlic bread have cheese on it? That's the real question.
I'm not a fan of cheesy garlic bread. You know, that might be a hot take. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I like
not.
normal.
Usually
I like normal garlic bread.
Whenever I get cheesy garlic bread, it usually makes it kind of soggy. I mean, there's a lot of grease.
True, that's true, dude. I put some in the oven and they just get really, really greasy. Like the baking sheet is just greasy. It's
Let's
crazy.
put it this way: I love the cheese, but I hate the heartburn.
Not good for you. That's for sure.
We gotta do this segment every race and get it sponsored.
Garlic bread sponsor, yeah.
Great value garlic bread
Or just like some kind of like restaurant or like a produce store, and like where this is like the kitchen segment.
That would be a great idea.
No! What happened?
Harrison G-Man spun around. I don't know if that was him or someone else.
Must have gotten
that 21 has been through a lot.
Just a checkup.
Oh yeah, he checked up.
Gets net coated
off the 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No damage though. Looked like he missed everything.
Spot back. Yeah, he's gonna go up and take his spot back, I think. Yeah.
Again, staying single file for the restart. Look, that looked to be a fine restart. Jet Burby just happened to spin and collect the 21. So, see if they can keep it green this time. Tall Aziz still your leader.
I mean, the racing we've been having for the lead has been fantastic.
Yeah, amazing.
I would really like to see it pan out for a 15-20 lap run as the tires keep wearing down.
See if Wilson can mount a charge on Aziz. Look, every time she's been able to do something, Aziz just fights off and manages to keep a, I can't even think of the word. Keep a straight head, I guess.
Lorenzo cleaning garlic paste off his table. Oh God! As they come off, as the pace car comes off of turn 4, once again, a little bit of a raggedy rear end on that. Let's see, we got a green flag.
Big jump for the 5.
Good run, good start.
19 stalls it a bit. Here comes that 37 on the outside.
Lorenzo in the wall and out back. Looked like 2 cars might have been. Skyler Degn as well.
I would say, let's see.
See if they keep it green here up front.
I'll take a look. Oh no, 11 just lost it.
Oh
yeah. I think it would have been technically because Lorenzo had nowhere to go. Looks like the green's staying out for the moment.
No caution right now. I think they may be a bit tired of throwing caution.
They might be on a cool
Can't
day.
blame them.
Meanwhile, he's already back up to 3rd.
Look at that.
Yeah, meanwhile, up front, Flandre
Wilson.
Wilson.
Another spin.
Hot pursuit. We got a spinner. And
Dragons.
Dragons against the wall.
Look out, Skyler. Whoa, goes all the way down. Being extra safe. He is good back rolling. Aziz continues to lead over Wilson, and like Braden said, D-Dog is up to 3rd.
He might get 2nd out of this if he keeps that momentum up.
He's definitely not happy. I mean, after getting run over into caution.
has not been able to diamond this corner nearly as well as the 20 and 5. Coming down to the apron, the 23, they keep clipping the apron. They're losing a lot of time, sliding the tires. I would expect this 20 to get around the 23 pretty quick.
It's easy to do. I mean, it's easy slip up, so I can't blame her.
Here comes the 20.
There's the move. Not gonna have the
Doesn't
momentum.
make it
Back in line.
Yeah. Will he look top? No.
Still may bide his time.
Much better corner by the 23.
For sure.
Oh, trouble! Jelani
Oh,
Howell
Jelani
spinning
Howell.
into the wall. That was a
Hard.
single car. Locked the brakes up.
Will he miss everyone? The 21's going to spin as
21
well.
spinning into the wall.
Two separate spins, technically. Are they going to keep it green?
Two self-spin. Lorenzo's
Whoa.
also slow on the front stretch. He's
3
self-spun
separate
on his
spins.
own.
Green is still out right now.
They're trying to...
We'll take a look at what happened to Jelani if we can. No, caution is out.
Yeah. Jeb really wanted a yellow. He said it was separate. He said it was 2. But we'll see the replay, and it shows it won't be the case, I don't think.
Did Jelani Howell just self-spin it, or was it Brandon Beal? Nope, just Jelani. Spun it, yep. And then we'll see the 21 of Harrison G-Man also spins. Yeah, not sure why Jeb said that, seeing he was in front. He was in front of it.
He was right behind the Jelani.
Yeah.
He may have thought the 21 had gotten clipped. Or
we might be seeing some harsh penalization after this race.
I wouldn't doubt it, Braden. With how it's gone. Honestly...
The Jeb Raby caution syndrome.
Wondering if this will tie the record for most caution. Most caution record right now is 10, and I believe that was at...
I think Charlotte.
Was it? I think it broke the... Martinsville may have broken the record. Because, I mean, short tracks, to be expected. Yeah, Martinsville had 11 cautions, so... bit of a chaotic one. Right now, I think we're at 5 or 6, so... If this pace keeps up, we might break the record, but...
This pit cycle might be a deciding factor in the end of this race.
This could be the money stop.
I think this will be their last required pit stop, because they will be good on fuel after this, so... Just up to the drivers to see how they decide to do with their tires, if they're pit for tires or anything like that. Or, if it goes green, they won't have to worry about tires.
In an unrelated
23
story,
takes 2.
23 on 2 tires, comes out with the lead by a country mile.
Oh, nobody else took 2. I mean, they're going to be on an island.
That might hurt him, though. That might hurt her, excuse me. That might hurt her, though. Everybody else on 4 fresher tires.
She is going to be on an island.
And yeah, we saw that earlier out of Alex Mullen.
She might have the pace to hold them off. Hold them all off.
That's true.
See.
Mullen stayed out, took no tires, and that really hurt him.
We haven't seen this 23 in clean air, but I feel like that run was just too long.
Yeah. So,
in an
unrelated story, Lorenzo got garlic bits all over his laptop, but he managed to clean them off. So, for those of you worried about the garlic, for those of you worried about Lorenzo's garlic incident, it's cleaned up now. We're good.
They're now calling the 78 garlic fingers.
77. Garlic fingers are good
78
shit. 78
may as well be garlic fingers as well. Dragons.
I would call Jeff Butterfingers. He's been trying to say 2 for all the friggin' spins.
Seems like there's been 2 miscommunications now on cars. Which is crazy.
I think that may have been. I think it was 1 on Skyler, 1 on Jeb. Are the pace lights off? They are. They are? They are. So once again, we'll go quick rundown of your leaders here. Flandre Wilson is your leader. Tala Aziz second. Dan Rodriguez is third. Brandon Beal fourth. Will Viola hanging on to fifth. Alex Mullen has recovered to sixth. Cale Tescar Jr., how about him? He's having a good run in seventh.
How about that 29?
And in spite of calling all the cautions anymore, he's still hanging on to 8. Skyler Degn recovering to 9th quite nicely. And Harrison G-Man with the top 10 at the moment. But that surely will change. These positions will shuffle like they've shuffled all night long when they come to the green flag here.
Oh, Jesus, taking a sip there, but we are coming back to the green.
I thought you just said Tala Jesus.
No, taking a sip. I'm excited to see how this plays out for Flandre.
The main thing I would look for here is this 23 on these older tires. This is the perfect time for the 20 to make a move on the 5. That's what I'm watching here.
If there's any other time, this will be it. Look at that launch that
Wow.
23 got, though. Wow.
No matter what the leader, we've been seeing
20
good launches
20's
from
gonna
him.
make it
Oh,
up.
here he
20.
comes. Big move to the bottom.
Clear.
He's
Oh,
clear.
my goodness. Right past the 5.
Oh, Beal up the
slides
track.
up right in front of Viola.
His teammate, caution's out.
Caution already out.
I think we have another wreck in the back.
We had a
Oh,
yeah,
Jarrett
it was,
Gravoy.
Jarrett Grava.
Sorry, Grava.
Oh,
Apologies.
wow. We're gonna have to get a replay of this.
Racing back to the line. Here comes
was nice.
Almost gets
Rodriguez.
to 23.
Can't get her. But now that 20 is up into P2. And we'll take a look at what
Whenever
happened.
that 20, if that 20
Oh
can
my
get into
goodness.
clean air, that might be it.
Wow, what a Robbie, I see what you mean now. Let's take a look. Helicopter view from Jelani Howell. Oh, just drives through the 21. And the 06 nowhere to go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 06, yeah, barrel rolling down the banking.
Oh my goodness.
Jelani not showing much patience with the slower traffic.
Yeah.
A massive crash in 1 and 2.
Here's an onboard with the 06 of Gravois. Yeah, he goes high and the 21 just spins up high with him and multiple
There's nowhere
barrel
to go.
rolls. Yeah.
This 21 has had a disaster of a night.
Get the wreckers out. So we're gonna be coming to. I think we'll be going green with less than 20 to go. I think Jigger Flandre's bed's pretty much made unless we get another yellow on these 2 tires.
Yeah.
Interesting call here from the 11. They want fresh tires. If this run goes long, that might benefit them big time.
Depends. We know Skyler Degn might
Yeah.
still. I think Robbie said it earlier. His engine was shut off, so still a possibility that he has engine damage. But if that's not too bad, then yeah, definitely.
He's got nothing to lose, really.
True. Might as well. Why not let it fly?
I feel like this 20 car just wants to go so much faster. If it hits clean air, that might be the end of the race.
I think so. Both the 20 and the 5. Depends. Whoever's out front, really. I think they've got it. Just because that clean air. I mean, you're feeling good. You're able to defend rather than attack. Obviously, well, at least for me, at least, defending is so much easier than attacking. So. Lights are off this time. Looks like the cars off of pit road should catch up. Maybe Gravois might be a bit behind, but
OSCC officials really trying to get this thing back going here.
can't blame him. I mean, it's been a bit of a wreck fest, so I'll be keeping my eyes farther out back this time, trying to spot any wrecks like that off the bat. But you want to watch these leaders fight for it up front. Gravois looks like he should catch up. They are through 4. If not, he'll just be a little bit behind. But it takes a while to get onto the front stretch for the green. Andre Wilson, still your leader.
And back
Another
on
massive
good
launch.
The 5 doesn't have anything for the 20 this time. You can't jump him back. But
5's actually holding up the 37 there.
that 23 is gone.
You have to remember, Flandre's got a little more heat in those left sides. That may be helping her get that extra jump. 20's got the momentum built up, though.
Here comes D-Dog.
If the 20 just slides those tires one or two wrong ways, the 23 might be level with them.
Yeah.
Up the track for Wilson.
There's
Here
the
comes
momentum.
Rodriguez.
Big run.
Big run. They're going to be side by side. I think we got... I thought somebody bounced off the wall
Yeah,
and back, but we're good.
Felt like I saw something, but I must be delusional now. It's getting to me.
20 is on rails right now. This thing is a rocket.
Look at there.
Wilson's
side by side for the lead.
Still there up top.
Oh, here comes the
tight.
5.
Not quite clear. Tala's still coming.
Will the 23 give it up or will she continue to fight? I think she'll continue to fight. Yes. Powering.
Drive
Oh,
it
the
up.
20
Oh,
Gasses
gonna
it up. They
squeeze.
clear 'em.
clear.
cleared.
What a
It's
move.
Absolutely slamming
Daniel
the gas pedal.
Rodriguez going to the lead. Now,
Great move from him. Andre Wilson settles back in second over Taha Aziz. Alex Mullen there in P4 with Brandon
How
Beal
about that? Where did that 08 come
in
from?
P5. Yeah.
yeah.
He was up front earlier. He definitely had the speed. He just had a bad strategy there, but he's back in it now.
Wilson hanging tough with Rodriguez.
How about this
Still
23?
trying.
Gail Teskar has dropped to 7th behind William Viola. Our championship leader, Skyler Degn, continues to run not great. He's P12 at the moment. And that is big for championship implications. But the main one in terms of championship implications is at 23.
Yeah.
Here comes
All right,
Mullen.
the bumper of the 5 to the inside.
Gotta make a move.
Decides not.
5 gotta cut low.
Takes a shallow entry. Is that going to hurt him on corner exit? See if the 08 can get a run here.
This 20 is already starting to use a lot of the top on the exit. They're really sliding these tires. 23's right in tow with them.
Right. It's going to be an interesting mess. They'll be coming to 17 to go. Plenty of time for some of these drivers to burn their stuff up.
Definitely.
Will Viola biding this time?
And there goes the Mullen.
Into the outside wall.
That is a single car. He's still parked up against the wall. Traffic's got to go.
Everybody will get by.
For the second time tonight, he does it again.
Oh, the 21.
He's back
Nope, he's good.
rolling. 21's fine. They're back rolling. Mullen got
Unfortunate. But
Mullen got too impatient.
Yeah.
37 would have some speed.
Now, Beal's
Gotta
been
have some patience.
Beal's got to run.
Yeah. He's been doing a bit more saving than the other guys. I don't know if he's just been going slower or what, but he probably has more tire. Oh, apron hit there.
20 slides up. 23.
The 23 is so much better in 3 and 4.
A 37 just got the wall.
Oh, 27 did too, following him into the wall.
Didn't really hurt him.
And Kale Teskar, the last.
Yeah, give a shout to Teskar in 6th, hanging on.
Oh, here comes the 5.
Still with the pack.
Look at that run.
Down the back. Doesn't have enough. Is he going to send it into the 3 here? He looks inside. Again, shallow entry. Here comes that 23 powering on the outside.
I don't know if that's where the 23 wants to be.
Get tight.
I don't think that's where the 23 wants to be at all. Oh, they got so
tried
tight.
to cut back down.
Not a great corner.
Tallis slides up.
Takes that spot.
To clear himself.
This 20 might be in trouble now.
Oh, hits the apron. He's sideways.
Whoa,
what a save.
Oh, look out.
Here comes the 23.
That just stacked up everybody from 2nd to 5th. Here comes Kale Teskar on Viola.
D-Dog is loving this.
Look at Teskar on
For
Viola.
5th.
We got a 5-car battle for 2nd.
2nd through 6th, all in a blanket. Daniel Rodriguez.
That's gonna let him drive away.
He loves to see this in his mirror. He's thinking, yeah, keep doing that. Yeah, I saw Aziz hit the apron there, and then he just started sliding. I thought he was going to...
23 had a few good corners there. This 20 is still in range.
They started to single out. Kale Teskar got around William Viola for P5.
If he keeps that up, that'll be a great run for him.
Definitely. Hasn't had a great run thus far. Fell out at Talladega, ended up, I think, 17th. Had Rex at Charlotte and Phoenix. What ended up a lap down, I think. So he's looking for another top 5 to add on to Pukekohe.
Yeah. There's not much of a gap anymore between. Do we have a? Saw smoke off.
Caution.
Caution's
2.
out.
Yeah, there was smoke off at 2, I believe.
Dragons is on the apron. He's getting back up to speed.
Or excuse me, it was off of 4. I was. Yep.
This might be big track position here. Here comes the 5. They're gonna
Racing to the line. Gets it.
2nd by a nose.
That is huge for pit road.
Teskar got 4th by a nose.
Look at that. Take a look at what happened here.
Yeah, looks like. Let me get it pulled up too.
Oh boy.
Jed Raby snapped loose. Going into 3, snapped loose, just barely clipped Dragons.
Gets him in the rear, and there they both go.
Big hit on the
not the most violent wreck, but it was a pretty untimely deal.
Definitely. Unfortunate for both those guys, but we are at
strategies out the window.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do. They're going to be coming to this will be 11 to go at the line. They'll be going green with less than 10 to go.
It'll be interesting. It'll be a dash. Using your tires up. I mean, that long run's out the window now, so it's going to be all on you to do everything you can.
See who comes in, who stays out.
9-lap run.
Everybody
for 4 fresh Goodyear tires here. Maybe it's.
Oh no!
Oh,
wow,
that was close.
Yeah.
Everybody comes in. We'll see who takes As the big strategy call is probably going to be 2 tires.
It's going to be 2 right side tires. That's where you're going to get a big gain in track position from some of these cars in the 6th or 7th. You just don't know of how well they managed their tires in the last run. It seemed like the 23 did it perfectly, though. I mean, the 23 just did something that I thought nobody would be able to do.
Oh, not a great angle for Mullen.
Or the 19. Again, the 19 hasn't been getting in the pit box that well.
Test
Here comes
car.
the 26.
Test car coming out.
I think he took 4. He
And
just,
the 20.
Yep, did take 4.
23.
Test car is going to jump.
How
about Cole Mather?
Cole Mather. Did he get
Cole
Viola?
Mather.
Who got that between Viola and Mather? Mather got it.
Mather got hit by a nose.
It was
great stop.
It was a 4-tire stop for Mather.
Yeah.
Had a really good stop.
Viola either had a bad stop or Mather great, or mix of both, but he's up in a P6 now. Again, he is also looking for his first win in OSCC. But Kale Teskar jumped the 23, yeah. And now he's up in a P3. He showed speed in practice and quali. He's just looking to finish off this run with a nice top 3, nice podium. We'll see what he can do.
If this looks like they may be going green with 8 to go.
I believe
the point
so.
of return is at 5, I believe. So 3 laps. That little 3-lap no man's land, I suppose, will be a very interesting time. Let's see, do they maybe letting this caution run? Let me get a little bit of a stack up, but yeah. Skyler Degn wants to go to bed.
I'm looking for a very aggressive restart from this 5 car.
I'm looking for a lot of aggressive restarts. I don't think they're done wrecking by any means, especially cold tires. So your leader rundown, Daniel Rodriguez in the 20 is first, Tala Aziz second, Kel Teskar Jr. third, Flandre Wilson fourth, Brandon Beal fifth, Cole Mather sixth, Will Viola seventh, Jelani Howell eighth, Skyler Degn ninth, and Jeb Raby still hanging on to a top 10.
I feel like this would be a perfect point.
Cole Mather's got a little bit of a blink. We got a little. Oh, he's back.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
I feel like this is a good point. I mean, it's at that point of the race. It's make or break. Picking my race winner here. I think I've got to stick with D-Dog in the 20.
Honestly, I'm going with Taha Aziz.
Yeah.
He's shown speed. I feel like any mistake could give it back to Taha, but we'll see. This will be interesting.
I go for the firm. I go for the straight. I go for the resolute. I'm going for the safer barrier winning this race. All right, they're going to go back green. And
the
D-Dog with a good jump.
Oh, flipping.
Big trouble. Big trouble.
They're good. Caution is out.
That's going to be a caution.
What a
Restart
restart.
is out, not the 23, Flandre.
26 got a little restart. That was at 9
They're still
to
wrecking
go.
in the back.
Oh, at a rollick
Huge
around.
Bad trouble. Jeb Raby, Lorenzo.
Racing the green. The 5 has a run on the 20. Here comes the 5.
Taha Aziz, does he have anything for him? Not this time. Whoa, big block.
Throws.
And that will be
Still
the
got
caution.
a little racing to go. They're going to be going green with the point of no return.
Oh,
Definitely.
my goodness.
Take a look what happened on that restart. Insane. They had multiple wrecks. Jared Gravois also involved. We're going to see what happened to the 23 first.
It all started from the 26.
Yeah, just got into the 26 and then
Wow.
almost over.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Brandon Beal, first of all, jumped the start.
Yeah.
26 did not get going. 23 got spun up into Mather, did a quick roll and kept it back rolling.
Just on board with Beal in the
I
37.
mean, those are two guys. Those are just two drivers I did not want to see get involved in anything. Cole Mather had such a good run going, and now they're stuffed to the back once again.
And then the 77 gets backstretched by Jeb. A few other cars get in the mix.
Not many cars pit here, despite, damage to the... I'm assuming the 23 and 12 have damage, but they both stay out. The only cars that pit were the 3 that were in that later wreck, which I actually didn't show. Let me show that real quick.
So the 23 actually made up an unbelievable amount of ground after getting spun.
Yeah, despite the flip.
And yeah,
They're
Jeb
already
Ravy just
clawing back
turns
to get into the top 5.
turns Lorenzo, clips Mullen. Unfortunate. But those three, or those two, as well as Jarrett Gavois, only ones that pit.
We haven't seen the 19 pop their head up for a little bit.
Not
They're
much. Back into the top 5, I believe. Is that fifth? Yeah, it's fifth. These car lights are still on. Don't believe we are going green this time. But this should be a point of no return.
A lot of drivers are calling. Yeah, a lot of drivers are calling for that 37 to be penalized for jumping the start. I'd say he went quite early compared to.
It was close.
It
didn't help that that the 26th didn't get a good restart, so it looked even worse because
it's the end of the race. It's just impatience.
Oh, and we are going green this time actually.
Quickie yellow. They're going to be going green with 6 to go.
We'll have 1 lap to wreck it up, and then point of no return is at 5. So if they make it around one more time, point of no return will be reached.
I wouldn't doubt it if I get another wreck in. No.
I wouldn't doubt it either, man. I'm looking at how it's going. It's interesting. But
they went
pace car
late,
actually, yeah.
But they're gonna go green.
Oh, pace car stayed out in the foul.
Good. That was I don't know what that was.
Pace car stayed out.
26.
Here comes test car.
Up to second.
Oh, and they're 3 wide. They're gonna wreck. Aziz gets
position.
Doored.
Tala, disaster. Here comes the 37 on the outside.
I don't know if the pace car threw them off or what.
It
but
definitely did.
That was a bungled restart if I've ever seen one. Kel Teskar Jr. up to second. Daniel Rodriguez is going to...
23 is splitting the points
wide.
leader in Jelani.
That just opened the floodgates right there.
Here comes Cole Mather again.
5 to go. Point of no return. That just opened the floodgates, y'all.
Teskar has had speed all
26?
day. Yeah. These two teammates at DDS Racing.
Yeah.
And they're looking to get a 1-2. Pace car still in the backstretch.
He's going to pull off. Don't worry about him. Teskar might have the pace to get an upset win here.
I think so.
Putting a lot of pressure on that bumper.
A lot
How
of
about
pressure
this 37? Here comes the 23 Flangere after being on their side.
Very impressive. I guess she didn't have a lot of damage because look at her come.
I didn't save it for OnlyFans, but battle for the lead still. This is a very tight race. Tala Aziz, meanwhile, he's recovered to 7th.
Just behind Jelani.
So much ground lost.
Yeah.
Points leader, William Viola, right where they want to be in 5th.
Yeah.
Everybody running that bottom.
See, we got a big old check up here. 4-car tango for first.
3 laps left.
3 to go, right there. I wonder if Tescar's content to ride or
they're
if they're
trying to try a lane up.
Try a lane up, get the
run off.
The exit here.
Thing is, you don't want to lose a spot behind you. You got Beal right behind you. If you try too many lanes up,
you lose 2-3 spots easily.
Just gonna be waiting for a mistake from the 20.
23.
Oh,
the 26.
That was close.
Right on the bumper, the 20. They got to check up. The 37's got to run.
37.
They're going to the outside.
Teskar taking the defensive
side by side.
line.
This is what the 20 wants.
2 to go.
The 26 clears. They block them.
Loose. Everybody wiggling.
Not going to be happy about that.
26 might be playing defense for his teammate. We'll see.
Think so.
In the back straightaway.
Here they
2 to go.
Lap and a half to go.
Daniel Rodriguez.
Very interesting. Flangere Wilson is not one to lay down to a block or a challenge or anything. Here they come for the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Daniel Rodriguez.
Don't mistake it. This 26 wants to win this race.
Oh, no doubt. Battle for 4th. It's going to be 4th and 5th position.
They're going to try and arc it again. They're going to arc the exit. They might have a run here.
They've got a little bit of a run.
Here comes Teskar.
Down the back straightaway. One final time.
If he's able to get to the bumper again, do we see the bumper?
Do we
his
see
teammate? Oh, he's going to try.
He's going to back it up way
He's
far.
going to back it up. Look at the run. Look at the run.
Can he stick it?
It's going to stall out.
It's not going to stick.
20's going to win it.
Daniel Rodriguez is going to get the Homestead win, but look, photo finish per second just about, but Teskar just ekes out Wilson. What a run for the 26.
A great run for that 20 car. Daniel
20 car.
Rodriguez takes it here at Homestead.
Yeah.
Andre Wilson recovers to P3.
That was their first start of the season.
Wow.
No, it wasn't.
second, I believe. They I know they got second
Yeah,
at
the five-
Texas.
the-
Fourth start. They've been here.
Fourth.
But
every year.
Okay.
that 5,
Okay.
I don't think that 5's very happy with that 20 after that block.
Yeah, it was a question of block, but
I don't know if
I
it was a
mean,
block or if it was just wheel spin. It looked kind of.
they were all out of shape seeing the pace car be there. So odd glitch from the game, I guess I could say. But look at the 20 and
Yeah.
probably 26
I
burn
think
it
we might-
down here.
I was gonna say we have dual burnouts.
Big win for this team and a big 1-2 for this team. That's gonna propel them in the team standings and the driver standings. Bit of a there you go. No burnouts from the 26, just the 20. But congratulating his teammate, taking the win.
Going to the garage.
And we will have post-race interviews in just a second. I have something to do before that. So. E-Dog enjoying his win. Well deserved. He had pace all day, and once he got in clean air, I think it was Braden that said earlier. Once he got clean air,
I saw it coming.
he was
I
not
saw it coming.
stoppable. There it is. Well, we'll be right back, folks, with post-race interviews. Yeah, see you soon. Alrighty, welcome back, folks. We are here with race winner Daniel Rodriguez. Congratulations, Daniel. How you feeling?
Mixed feelings, not gonna lie. I'm glad I did win. I mean, that's not a shocker, but kind of mixed because the way this race went, I think this race could have really helped. The whole caution cooldown thing would have really helped. I know this league doesn't do it, but the way things went tonight, I really feel like it could benefit with the way the field is, and I'm so I don't know, so much mixed feelings. But in the end, got a W. I also got a shout out Kill. He's my teammate and he got a second place finish. I fought him off well. He probably could have done a couple things differently, but in the end we got a 1-2 finish for DDS Racing, so glad about that.
I know you got wrecked under caution at one point, and that kind of set you back, I think, to, what was it, 5th or 6th, something like that? So
5th or 6th.
I know,
well,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th, I'm confident I'll be able to pass by the field. I have that confidence up. It was a slight mishap with I don't know who that was, but it was just a slight dent in my day, really.
Well, managed to recover nicely. Any other questions for him?
That's pretty much it. Just again, mixed feelings about this race, but I'm glad it was well worth it with the win.
Well, congrats. Now you said you have stuff to do, so we'll let you go here, but congrats on the win, and best of luck in the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Alrighty, back here for P2 finisher, Kale Teskar, teammate to Daniel Rodriguez. Kale, got a shout out from Daniel. He said, shout out to you for getting P2, 1-2 finish for DDS Racing. How you feeling after that finish?
Oh man, I will tell you what, I feel great because man, I had to fight so hard for that finish. I bended in qualifying. I had to start the back and got a speeding penalty halfway through. It seemed like every time I got inside of the top 10, just something happened that sent me to the back. And tell you what, I think the reason I got a shot to win was I got really good RNG in the pits, and I came out in 4th. And yeah, I feel bad about the second to last restart, but man, I'm just so happy, man, because great to see my teammate and co-team boss. I guess when I gave it all I had. I mean, I tried to basically go all over the place to see if I could get him to make a mistake, and he just couldn't. So it was a great clean race to the finish. I'm really happy.
Well, impressive driving from both of you. I know you mentioned that second to last restart. Can you tell us what happened there? I was a bit confused, but
it's pretty simple. I spun the tires really bad. On all of the restarts that we had, I didn't really have a problem with tire spinning, but on the last 2 restarts specifically, I couldn't tell you why, but I just had really bad tire spin. I don't know if they were cooler or not. On the last restart, I just kind of kept my foot in it and just kept going. And I don't know what happened with the leaders, but they basically all died. I mean, not that I mind that much, but I'm just really happy I was able to run this high. This is by far the best finish I've had, basically since I came back to NR after taking about a 2-year hiatus. So I feel really happy. I feel like this season I've had speed to compete for wins, but just things keep going wrong. Keep being in wrong place, wrong time. So the fact that we were able to get one and we were able to just have the dominoes fall our way, it's a really nice breath of fresh air. I feel like we should have been up front all day, but I'm glad we were able to fight win.
Well, you spoke about having that speed. So, I mean, obviously it was very fast car for you and D-Dog. So, very impressive run. Congrats. Robbie, Braden, got anything?
It must be the most relieving feeling knowing that you had all that speed the entire race. You were in the back, struggling, and you finally got up front. You were able to hold your own and battle for the lead. How relieving is that, knowing that you were able to actually get the finish out of your car that you wanted and knew you had?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel so good because like, it's a one thing to, start at the front and be able to just keep that and just keep fighting. But when you're at the back and you face adversity and you end up getting a good result out of it, those are the races that feel the best because you know that you didn't just earn it, but you took it. Like all these different circumstances tried to prevent you. And tell you what, shout out to basically everybody in the top five because they were all super fast.
Oh yeah.
I felt like the only thing I was doing different was I was waiting a little bit more on the throttle, and they were, especially in turns 3 and 4, I was way faster than everybody else. Like it would just kind of drift up. But I feel like if we got a long run, I definitely would have had a shot at a top 5. But
For sure.
man, I'm so relieved, man. I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Welcome back. Robbie, you got anything?
I'm good. I'm kind of drunk right now. I wouldn't have any good line of question.
It's
Well,
okay. We love you anyway, Robbie.
We appreciate your
Sure you
time. Appreciate your time, Kale. Congrats on the P2 and especially the 1-2 finish.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great night.
Yeah, you too, man.
P3 yet again.
Alrighty, back here with Flandre Wilson for the second week in a row. Congrats on the podium finish. Any thoughts, takeaways?
I seem to have a habit of coming back from incidents late on in races this season. It's 2 in a row that I've done it. Came back from the pit road penalty at Talladega, and now I come back from being on my side as I cross the start finish line on a restart. But I'll take P3 yet again. There's more points gained, even if it isn't as much.
Yeah.
I was up there all race. Another very fun and strong showing for myself.
I know you spoke about being on your side, and that was interesting to say the least. I mean, I look away, I blink, and then all of a sudden there's a car climbing the wall. Can you take us through that wreck and what you saw from your POV?
Well, obviously from my point of view, I put my foot down for the restart. The 26 didn't go. I hit him in the back. The 37 came to my inside because of the momentum loss. Hit me. It sent me back up the track, and I just got hit and sent onto my side. I got straight back on my wheels and put the foot down. I still have the speed. So,
Braden, got any questions?
So, we were sat right here talking about your third place finish last week, talking about how you're going to move on with this momentum, and here we are next week, third place finish again. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Good. I'm happy that I was able to stand by my word and take some momentum into this race and use it successfully to get another third place. I think I played my race smart again. Tried that savvy strategy near the end with 2 tires. That got me a few laps led, even if I did end up falling back to third by the next caution. But third was really where I was compared to the 20 and the 5, and obviously the 26 ended up being second come the end, but overall still another very enjoyable showing for myself.
That's all the questions I have for you. Congrats on the podium, back-to-back podiums. Good point gain and overall good result, especially the bounce back. So
yeah.
As a result, hope to see you next week at what I believe is Lime Rock. So
yeah, Lime Rock.
Fun road course, yeah. So hope to see you then. And
are we gonna see solo drivers?
You might. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might be driving. Might be streaming.
Drivers.
Might see.
Will take him out for me, please.
Will do. You didn't hear that. But congrats again, and yeah, see you next week at Lime Rock. Hopefully, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, this is Jonathan Salo signing out. Just want to say appreciate you all for watching the stream. For drivers, for racing tonight. I know it was a bit of a crap fest, but sticking through it and having a good clean run to the end. It was enjoyable from the booth. Thank you to Braden. Robbie had to leave, so Braden, appreciate you for commentating with us tonight, and
Of course.
appreciate you, Robbie, if you watch this back. So again, thanks to the drivers, thanks to the watchers, my friends here at OSCC, admins, and everybody. So we'll see you next week at Lime Rock. I may be in the driver's seat, so you may see Braden and
wait.
Robbie.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna see the road course ringers come out. I'm pretty excited.
but yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next week.